Hey guys, Bradley here, and right now I'm talking about duck calling. And there's surprisingly little I can tell you guys about duck calling. Besides your basic noises like the quack, the comeback, feeding, that kind of stuff, it's like, I could tell you guys how to do the techniques, but I haven't won any world championships, so don't take all my advice on the techniques. But really, ducks are different in every area, so you just have to adapt and learn what those ducks are going to respond to. Here's my lanyard. I've got a bunch of duck and goose. I've got single reeds, double reeds. My lanyard is this heavy hauler swap out. I really like it, but the one thing I don't like is it's kind of difficult to hang bands, like duck and goose bands on it. But anyway, so like I said, the basic techniques are the same. Just go. I like to go dugga 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 for the feeding call. And so I saw I was moving my hand. I went dugga dugga dugga, then whack whack, then whack 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 whack. And it's what I'm going voot voot. And you talk to this call like it's your friend. You talk to it. Don't just hum or like you would any other call. You actually talk to it, and it has to come from in your diaphragm, so you got that hot air, and that's going to give you a more realistic sound. Because, ducks are vocal, so you want it to sound very realistic, and by using your own voice, you can mimic a duck's voice better. That's how I look at it. And, there's also two different, this is how I'd put the scenario for, how duck calling in different areas is completely different. Let's say I'm going with my buddies out to Arkansas in the wide open areas in the middle of the migration. There is going to be billions of ducks in the sky. There's going to be tons of them, and there's a bunch of other people hunting. So I'm going to need tons of decoys, a bunch of guys. I'm going to take something like a single reed duck call because they're the loudest, and just... I'm not very good with a single reed, but you just waylay it, go as loud as you can, and that's how you're going to get those million duck flock attention. But where I hunt in Kentucky, I live in southern Indiana, but I go down to Kentucky to duck hunt. We just have a small farm pond now there's a lot of ducks there, but it's just a small farm pond, and I would use something like a little double reed and just... I can't go over. I can't make low pitch quacks. It's kind of. And so I'd go something quiet and subtle, or else if I go waylaying on my single reed, I'm gonna scare every duck away because that's not how they would call. And so that's pretty much it for duck. I've got for my calls. I've got a wood duck, 2 double reeds, a goose, a single reed, and a duck whistle. And these duck whistles are great because you can hum into them. And that's a mallard duck hum. And these are great because on cold mornings, all your calls are going to stick. There's technologies that try to fix that, but most likely your calls are going to stick. This will never stick because there's no reeds in it. So these are really good. You can make wood duck, teal, any kind of noise on these little whistles. And talk about goose for a minute, but it's basically the same thing with the ducks. I just go just kind of the same way I do with the duck. And there's a bunch of different noises, but like I said earlier about the Arkansas and Kentucky duck pond thing, each wood duck here, it's a Primos Classic wood duck. I really like this one, but it is loud. It is very loud. So, if I was where I wood duck hunt here in Indiana, I would do the same thing, kind of put my hand over it and kind of quiet it. Because if I just... there's a difference. And then I've got this Ducks Unlimited one, Swamp Meat. Have a Mean Mallard Double from Primos, Shot Collar, which is Primos' two new ones. You can tune these, and I'll do separate reviews on them. That's basically all there is to duck calling. Like I said, there's not a whole lot I can tell you. What I can tell you is figure your techniques out. Probably not watch this video. I might not have the best techniques on calling, but go to your area, scout the ducks, see what they sound like and what they respond to, and go off that. So, I hope this was informational to you guys. Thanks for watching. God bless.